What's up? Hi, everybody. Well, I don't even know if anyone's here yet. This is for the VOD watchers. Surprise! I'm gonna be working on my pilot today. Hi, everyone. Let me turn on. Can you guys hear the music? What's up? What the hell? Yeah, you guys are getting sneak peeks right now. Is this 7 minutes in the pilot? It sure is. Actually, the pilot had a lot of time cut from it, so this is probably like 6 minutes into the pilot. It was originally 14 minutes long, and now it is like 10 and a half. There's no official peek is on your screen. There's no official air date. I don't know if air date, release date for this. But I did say on Twitter that I'm releasing it within the year. So I'm gonna be hiring a bunch of people to help me finish this. Maybe not a bunch of people, but just like hiring people to help me finish this thing. Can you guys hear the music? I just want to make sure. Oh god, my green screen is awful. Hold on. It's even worse. One frame. Okay. Now, can you hear this music? Did anyone hear that? Because I want to listen to my own music. And I don't want to get copyright claimed. Did anyone hear that? If Iron Man was in it? Yeah, let me just pop Iron Man into my cartoon really quick. No, did anyone hear like promiscuous girl? Does anyone hear this? Can you hear this? Is playing right now in my ears, but not in yours. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want to get copyright claimed. God damn, my stupid. Is that better? Ah, it's so grainy. I'm trying to fix my chroma key. Why does it look so bad? Okay. There we go. That's a good middle ground, I think. I don't have good lighting. Wait. Someone said they don't hear it. I can't hear it. Okay, I'm just gonna play it and then hope no one can hear it. Cool. Hello, everybody. Hell yeah, lock in. Yeah, if you guys want to see a freaking sneak peek. This is gonna be a really fun scene. This is something that I've been wanting to animate this section the entire time I made this cartoon, because this is, they're getting chewed out right now. Can people hear? Okay, I'm just gonna say this one last time. Can you hear the instrumental music, or can you hear music with vocals in it? Show us the tattoo. Bam! See that? It's real. Not just for the video. I didn't just draw it on with Sharpie. Shows the tattoo is such a funny thing to say. Dance monkey. What's an anime that gives you inspiration? I'm always gonna say Bassett Films. I love Bassett Films. Bassett Films is basically the reason this cartoon is being made in the first place. Also, Harry Partridge is really inspirational. Ed Gold, Ed's World. Love Ed's World. The OG stuff. I don't really watch the new stuff. Shake your jets. Ladies! Shake your jets. Do I still use that tablet? I still own it, but I don't use it because it struggles, especially with what I'm doing like right now. Like this has a video file on it, and my tablet will absolutely like shit itself if I try to run. If I try to have a video file in Adobe Animate while I'm working. It's just like, it works and it's good and kind of cool, but like, it's just not strong enough for what I want to do. Thank you. I have I've seen that my overlapping eyes thing is controversial. Some people love it, some people hate it. But it's staying. I'm not changing it. Is this... Hold on. You're supposed to see text on stream. I don't know... Which one of these is that? This one? How do I get this to work? Refresh cache current page. Oh! Did it work? No, it didn't. Did it work? Hi everybody. Do I export the video to embed animatic to get the same time? I do straight up export the video file of Toon Boom animatic onto my Adobe Animate to get the same timing while working on my animation. Because I was a moron and I boarded this whole episode in Storyboard Pro. And because this was like right around or right before, or maybe like right after I did the storyboard test for Smiling Friends, like fucking forever ago. Yeah, I did what we were doing on Smiling Friends, which was storyboarding in Storyboard Pro. And then we would take the storyboards and put them into Adobe Animate. So like it was a really weird process and it didn't make much sense. Like in season 2, we just started boarding in Adobe Animate and we're like stopped using Storyboard Pro, which is so much better. But like for any changes that I've made to this episode since I did it like that, which are pretty decent amount of changes. It's a pretty decent amount of changes. I've just done it in Adobe Animate because it's easier. Yeah, that's unfortunate that my chat isn't working. Fuck, I wish I could remember what website it was to connect with YouTube. Is this it right here? Hold on. YouTube chat. Oh, here we go. Connect with Stream Elements. This should work. Oh, I just thought about the fact that if I had a hand camera to show what my hands are drawing, you could be able to see what I type on my keyboard. I don't know necessarily if I would want people to be able to see that. Someone said, let's see. Someone asked me if it's harder to use. Holy shit, $20. Thank you, Laculat. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Holy shit. $20. Big time. Big time money. That's very Larry David of me. Someone asked if it's harder to use the iPad than work on a computer. I've never worked on an iPad. If you're trying to be like a professional animator, you should definitely get a real tablet that can connect to a computer. Also, thank you, Mike Doodles. Oh, dude, this is live. He's losing his shit right now. Thank you. Whoa, hi Thailand. Indie animators in Thailand, I should say. Another big shout out. Just another big shout out to Laculat. Thank you, dude. $20 is crazy. You're an insane person. Wow. Yippee. Yeah, this is not a good pipeline to work on. Honestly, I think most shows just use, you know, Toon Boom products. So like Toon Boom Harmony and then Storyboard Pro would like kind of work together. But the fact that we are using Toon Boom stuff for storyboards and then using Adobe Animate for animation is just, it's just nonsense. It just didn't make any sense to do that. But it's fine. I've been doing it this way the whole freaking time. I actually used to, on my weaker tablet, I used to just take screenshots of the animatic and then paste it in here because my program couldn't handle having the animatic in here at the same time. How am I supposed to translate that? Yeah, that looks good. Please tell me this is the same pose. It's not, because I'm so stupid. It's fine, I can make it the same pose. Isn't it literally basically the same? Okay, maybe it's not the same. Experience a lot of buffering and frame drops. Is anyone else getting a lot of buffering and frame drops? People are so nice in the comments. Thank you all. Oh, fuck, really? Okay, hold on. Let me try to screw with the, I have a very high bit rate right now. Let me try to make it, like, a lot lower. Okay. Jesus Christ, sorry. Did it get better? Did it get faster? Is it still lagging? Is that lagging when I do that? It looks really smooth on mine. Shigulu, may I steal your skin? Sure. I don't need it. When I was, when I was in high school and I had acne, I used to wish I could like peel my skin off with all my acne with it. It's a nice visual for you. Like Jax from Digital Circus. Add element. Okay. Oh, God. How do I get the YouTube chat to work? I really wish... Okay. Current viewers. Wow, that's a lot of people. How the fuck do I get the chat to work? This sucks. Sorry, guys. I'm cringe. Oh, it's not lagging anymore. Awesome. Pilot another language. I have been approached by a lot of people to do fan dubs, and that's something I'm interested in, for sure. Jesus Christ. I wish I could freaking... How did I do this? You're the opposite of cringe. Let's go. Shiglu, you look like my brother before he started dating a Korean. I don't know if you could say that. I don't think you're supposed to call Korean people that. You should say a Korean. I think that's kind of messed up. Man, I really wish I could get the chat on my screen. Let me see. How do I get that? Must be logged in to use this feature. Stream elements. Okay. Here's a YouTube chat overlay. I'm figuring it out. Sorry for everyone. This is Adobe Animate. Oliver Branch. I don't know what that means. How does this work? My streams chat. Maybe I need to figure this out after the thing. Do you guys even care if I have the chat on stream? I could just hide it. Can I not pop out the chat? I don't know, actually. Can I? I've got it on. I've got it. I don't know how this shit works. Maybe I can. Hold on. Pop this out. And then can I do a window capture for this? Can I just do... Can I do a display? Like a full window capture? No. A display capture? That's got the... Hey, that kind of works. Okay. Oh, God. Now you guys can read the chat. And then let me put my video up there. Congratulations. Oh, wait. This isn't going to work. Because when I do that, it goes away. Okay, hold on. I have to figure something else out. Son of a bitch. Can I just... I don't know what's on my desktop. Is there anything behind this? Hold on. Okay. Check this out. Bam. That works. Oh wait. No, I can't do that. There we go. That's fine. On TV. How am I so cool? I don't freaking know, dude. I can't help it. Yeah, I hope nothing... I don't think this is normally how streamers put their chat on screen, but it's probably fine. I'm really new to live streaming, so... Have I seen the Gnome Show? I sure did. I actually saw the Gnome Show. I met Cass and Annecy, and I got to see the storyboards for it before it even became a animated pilot. Why YouTube instead of Twitch? I don't I don't know. I don't have an audience on Twitch. And I don't think, you know, if I streamed on Twitch, I would have to like go to like Twitter or something and be like, hey, I'm live right now on Twitch. And no one, I don't think anyone would click on that. Or like Twitter also wouldn't show it to anyone, you know? It's like they would, if you have things with links on it, they just completely flatten the way your tweet performs. Yeah, the Cass releasing the Gnome Show and then me releasing my trailer for this. When I had gotten voice acting from Zach like 7 years ago or something for this, and I just so happened to release it on the same day as someone else who also had Zach doing voice acting, I was like, oh, well, now I feel like, I don't know, it seems like less, I don't know. I don't want to be like the indie cartoon that's like doing the same thing everyone else is doing, but like, I don't know. If I never asked Zach for voices in the first place, I probably wouldn't have been on Smiling Friends, so, you know, what are you gonna do? He did a great job voice acting, so. Wow, $2. Thank you, Detective Glaive. Just for that, I'm gonna draw your Mudkip. I don't know what. This is from memory. I think Mudkip looks like this, right? Oh wait, no, he has got something on his cheeks, right? Is that right? There you go. And now it's gone. It's gone for fucking ever, dude. You were doing a good job. I will tip $0. Thank you for tipping $0. How long did it take to complete one full episode of Smiling Friends? Months. Months and months and months. Honestly, actually, probably like a full year. But you know, granted, we're working on all the episodes at the same time, so like a full year to finish, you know, 8 episodes. Is this real or like mind controlling evilness? What does that even mean? Oh, I wanted to ask this beautiful chat. Actually, I don't know if I should ask. Well, I guess I asked Patreon early. Holy shit! Thank you, Jesus Christ. Christian, is your username Christian Children? I don't know if that's... Thank you, holy shit. That's awesome. Their first super on a live stream. I know, dude. $20. You guys are fucking nuts. You're nuts and crazy. What kind of merch would you guys want for this? Because I definitely plan on releasing merch. Will we ever see lore about the whole robot stuff? Maybe. $5. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much. You guys are freaks. Who is that? Sorry, I need to say their names. Butter Nudes. Need plushies of the robots. That would be sick. I would love to make plushies. Plushie of the robots. Plushies. Stickers. Hoodies. Well, I don't have to write it down. That's pretty obvious. Stickers, hoodies, shirts. Why do you breathe like that? It sounds like you're constantly vaping. Is that true? Just gaining new insecurities. Ban that fucker. Just kidding. Keychains, enamel pins. Oh, I have to write this stuff down. I think keychains would be really cool. Keychains, pins, hoodies, t-shirts, figures, plushes. Do you guys say plushes or plushies? The big guy's name is Phil, and this is for YouTube, not a streaming service. Would you recommend 12 frames per second for new animators, or you recommend 12? I recommend setting your program to 24 frames per second and then animating in 12. Or honestly, like animate in less. Like people get caught up on like frames per second. You should be dragging your fucking timeline all the time to like retime things. Like I use 3s and 4s all the time. 3s and 4s being so like if it was if 2s is 12 per second because it's being held for 2 frames. So like this would be, you know, a 2. This would be 12 frames per second if this was on this frame and then this was on the next one. Sometimes I make them like 4 frames long. And it's not about like, people are always like, oh, it looks so smooth. Like people are like my Luigi's Long Night animation. People are like, oh, it's so smooth. Like most of the stuff in that was on like 4s. And it's all about like the arcs. It's not about how many frames you use. Because you can make something with a lot of frames, and if the arcs are bad, then it's just like, it just looks like shit. Well, and it's about timing and pacing, but I don't like how this eye bag looks. That looks better. Kind of live stream, what's up? I love that all of you love my pilot. It's not even out yet. You might hate it. What does it say? Bro, I don't understand a single word what you say. Yeah. I love this pilot. Please don't go bald. That's great. That's such a fun internet thing that's happened, is telling people not to go bald. How do you think bald people feel about that? They probably hate that. They're like, oh, I'm the thing that everyone's telling me not to do. You ever think about that? You guys ever freaking think about the bald people? 48 FPS? Dude, don't animate in 48 FPS. There's no reason. There's no reason to animate in anything higher than like on 1s, really. Like, this isn't a video game. You don't need... Oh my god, thank you. Let's see. I feel bad for watching Smiley Friends from a pirated website. Well, it doesn't matter now. The show's toast. Thank you so much, Adrian, for the donation. You're a legend. I'm a beginner animator. Do you have tips? Yes. Animate to funny audio and then post it online. So you'll grow an audience and you'll animate to something you like, and you don't have to start from a blank canvas, because it's really hard to animate to no sound. That's how I got started. I made Game Grumps animations, and it helped me grow an audience. Would you ever work on a Smiley Friends movie? I would work on anything Smiley Friends related. Oh, also, thank you, Penny Peddler, for the $2. You guys are amazing. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Oh my god. Why is it auto-locking like that? There we go. Oh my god! Lemon Gaming. You have what as your thing? That's so cool. I saw someone with Q-tip as their profile picture. No, I thought that was amazing. 750 FPS trust. That's so funny. You should sell clumps of your hair. I was thinking about selling my bathwater. What do you guys think of that? Would you buy my bathwater? Really, mostly thinking about. I'm being way too perfectionist about this. No one's even gonna see this. No, I mean not see this, but like no one's even gonna pay attention to this shit. Unless. Goodbye, Christian Childress. Thank you for the donation again. Fuck, I need to do my posture good. Sorry, I'm listening to, you guys are listening to fun, goofy instrumentals, and I'm listening to, Sweetest Pie by Megan Thee Stallion. Oh wait, can you see that when I pull that up? Okay, no you can't. I thought you were seeing my Spotify. That's so funny. What is cute? We need Shigloo bathwater. Yes, you do. PNG of a power outlet as merch. What, do the SpongeBob blink? What's the SpongeBob blink? Like the sound effect? Whoa, thank you for the $5, Rancid Rat. Oh my god, it's Rancid Rat. I drew you one time. You were on that bridge in PUBG. You guys should all be having my trailer on loop. Right click and click set to loop during this whole stream. Just in another browser and in another tab on the side. Let's see. I don't know what select color is. Ah, it's such a good face. How do I draw this? What the fucking... What am I doing? Man, I haven't roughed something out in fucking months. Keep us watching shorts. Watch it. Pays us. Hyped my trailer twice, thank you. Need any VAs? Sorry, no I don't. Is this the pilot for the pilot? What does that even mean? It's the pilot for the show. I mean for Shortage Electric. Wow, thank you Murder Mittens TTV. Wow, you guys are crazy. Thank you for donating so much. $5. What cartoons inspired me to animate draw? When I was a kid, I was really into Eddsworld, and I was really into SpongeBob, and wow, thank you for a donation, KTLE, that's so sweet, thank you. My favorite part of Annecy, probably, I mean, doing Adult Swim stuff was really sick. Let's see. Let me try to push. Yeah, he's into Eddsworld. Yeah, I really like classic Eddsworld stuff. Like I watched it a lot back in the day. How do I get him through this fucking thing? I know I just drew this and erased it, but I'm redrawing it. I don't know, we might, maybe a pin, maybe a Never Fear Chocolate Milk is Here pin. I don't know about a shirt. I want to make shirts that like I would actually wear, and I don't think I would wear a shirt that says Never Fear Chocolate Milk is Here on it. Shirt. Finding out about Flash through Eddsworld was like discovering magic. Yeah, dude. How are you good at drawing? I drew a lot. How do I come up with a pilot and plan it out? So the origins of this is like, I don't know. I drew this like little robot character. I think it might have been Q-Tip first. And then I was like, okay, well he needs. Wait, did I draw the boss first? I think I drew Phil first. This guy right here. And and I was like, okay, he needs employees. So I drew this little robot character, and then I drew another one because I was like, oh, he needs a coworker. I might have getting the order this wrong, but I just like drew both of them because I was like, oh, he needs a coworker that's also like a robot. And then I was like, okay, well, they need a job, and they're robots, so I made them electricians. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. That's a little too far out. Now he's got to squeeze through the wall. How am I supposed to do that? Oops. Didn't know you can draw. It's funny. Will I ever make a Discord? If I made a Discord, I would never talk in it because I never speak in Discords. Unless there was like a fan art channel, then I would talk in this fan art channel. But that's probably the only reason I would have a Discord is because I don't want to check Twitter. This is hard. I've never had to animate with an audience before. If you made fan art, it would be great if someone could make like a subreddit or something, because I would much rather check Reddit than can I do trying to figure out a way to make him like squeeze through this. Never had to animate something like this before. Oh, you know what? Maybe okay, maybe pull him. Yeah. And then he's gonna pop out and then land back in this. Does that look good? The basic motion is kind of there. I If I could like add some struggle frames here. Thank you for the $10. Holy shit. Okie dokie OSC. Thank you so much. How do I make the brush look like that? Here are my brush settings. No smoothing. And the further you are away from the camera, the bumpier it gets. Yes, that's... Oh, that looks so good. I'm gonna spin this out. That'd be sweet. I like having this chat on screen because I could literally like, you could see me ban someone. Timeout. Who should I put in timeout? How do I figure out what's funny enough to put in the pilot and what's not funny enough? That's a good question. There's definitely a lot of stuff that I cut. And it's, I mean, honestly, that's kind of a hard question. I think it's like, if I cringe while watching it, I'm like, oh god, this is not good. There are a few funny things that I cut just because I was like, oh, this doesn't make sense in this world. Like I like had a gag where there were like trees talking at one point, and I was like, this is funny, but like it doesn't make any sense. Billy, what's up? Thank you. Okay. I think the eyes should be like... Okay, they should be squashed over here. Is that right? There's nothing realistic about this. Okay, he's gonna squish here. Man, I haven't roughed something out in fucking ages. You guys don't know. I was working on that Smiling Friends video for like 6 weeks after the show ended. And when you direct, you don't get to rough stuff out very much. Yes! Oh, that looks so good. Okay, now I need some struggle frames. For those of you who don't know, struggle frames are when something goes like up in progress and then back a little, then up more in progress and back a little. So it's like, so it's like they're really straining to do an action. Is this an adult cartoon? No. I mean, I think there's swears in it. I don't remember. Is there swears in it? I'm trying to remember. There might be like a swear in it. But this is like an all ages cartoon kind of. It's definitely not. Like if you're expecting this to be like Smiling Friends too, it's not Smiling Friends. A lot of people have been labeling it as that, and that's kind of annoying because it's not what I'm going for at all. And also I wrote this before Smiling Friends even aired as a pilot, so okay, I'll make that farther. What will this be on YouTube? That is adorable. Thank you. Shoutouts to Elodiel. I think that's how you pronounce it. For doing the voice of Watt. He did Sheriff Todd in Pymation's cartoon, which is how I know of him. Or it's how I hired him. I was like, I need someone who can do a good high-pitched voice. Okay, I want this to be dragging behind. For him to pop further out. And then his mouth skews even more to this side. Actually, I think it flops a little bit too much. Goodbye, Tally. Talia? It's probably Talia. Whoa! Is there a Sword Electric subreddit now? Hi, Rushlight. Did someone actually make a Shortage Electric subreddit? How do you even see this? Wow! Thank you for the $2. You're a hero. Wiltos I6U. Thank you so much. Wait, was someone trolling about that? Oh, don't say stuff like that. You're in timeout. How do I deal with motivation loss in animating? Easy. Just don't be demotivated. No, there's a real... you kind of... Well, if you're burnt out, it's like one thing. But if you can't, like, get started, that's like a totally different thing. I mean, there are a lot of days making this where I just like couldn't get started or I would be distracted. I have this program on my computer that physically tracks when my hand is like moving in the program, and I would force myself to do an hour every day. So it's like you shouldn't even, it's not even like, oh, I'm inspired right now and motivated to work. It's like, oh, I literally have to do an hour of this or else, you know, I didn't do my day. Okay, let me... I have to extend the... Is your Adobe Animate cracked? It's not. I pay Adobe, sadly. Yes, that looks so good. Oh, I wish I had more time to like get him into this pose. I really wish I could. Yeah, that looks fucking great. I still got it. It's a spoiler of the pilot. Yeah. Well, you're not hearing any of the audio, I don't think. So. Plus, now you can theorize on why he's mad. Thank you, Summer. It's so nice. You get zapped if you don't hit the day quota. Honestly, would be a good motivator. That's what you guys should try. Shock therapy. Oh, I need to hear the dialogue to... Can you guys hear it? Hold on, let me add this to my... Oh, you know what? I can add it to so that only I can hear it, so you guys don't have to hear the same fucking audio clip over and over and over. Oh, maybe I can't hear it. Where's the audio? Okay, I might have to export the audio. Hopefully my computer doesn't shit itself. Oh, maybe I don't hear the audio because it's inside a symbol. Let's see that. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Well, I need to export the audio anyway then because I can't not have it in a symbol. Sorry if people are messaging me right now. I'm in the midst of Premiere Pro. Let me turn this off for a second. I'd like to make multiple episodes, but right now I'm just working on the first one. This isn't a series quite yet. I have written other episodes, but don't tell anyone. Okay, turning back to chat on. Cool. What's the pilot for again? Planning on making an indie series. Any tips? Make a lot of drafts of... Oh my god, it's loud as fuck. Hold on. Damn, it's so loud. You guys can't hear that, right? Holy shit. Okay, well I'm gonna have to change these roughs because he's got dialogue. Can you guys hear the audio? Ugh. I don't want you guys to hear the audio. You can hear the audio? Just a little bit. That's so weird. Mixline, I guess, just doesn't work. Or maybe it's... Sorry. Maybe it's taking the audio from my microphone? Not at all. If you want, you can see what the pilot's about on my trailer. The trailer I posted. Holy shit, 218 concurrent viewers is crazy. Here, I'm gonna turn it down even more. r/shortage Is that really the subreddit name? Because that's spelled wrong. If it's actually Shortage Electric, that's just actually just spelled wrong. Is it really? Oh damn. Oh my god. Do I have a Kickstarter? No, but I have a Patreon. And if you don't want to subscribe to the Patreon monthly, you can donate to the stream. Oh, I do have more time to stretch this out. Yeah. You know what? Just erase all of that. Usually what I do for... God, my back's starting to hurt. Ugh. You guys have no idea how many comments I've seen on the Smiling Friends video talking about my dad being either the GOAT or being hot. And that is so disturbing. So strange. You know, he's a good looking guy. I wasn't expecting that from the video. My dad is taken. Sorry, guys. Where do I do that? Sorry, what are you asking? I'm so down bad. Are you talking about me or for my dad? Is r/shortage electric actually already taken? How do I find the subreddit? Maybe it has to be approved first. Oh wait, I think I see it. Whoa, wait, there's a Shortage Electric and a Shortage Electric show? I should probably just have r/shortage electric be the normal one. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, so if you guys have fan art you want to post, put it here. There you go. Yeah, that's a good face. I'm not listening to the same music you guys are listening to. I'm listening to, pretty sure this is Gwen Stefani. Where do I do that? I'm a new animator but don't know where to start. Where do I do that? Is that, like, what program am I animating in? This is, Adobe Animate. My favorite character ever. That's a good question. favorite character ever. I do really like Lupin the Third. Character I really love. I really like Usopp. Usopp's pretty epic, but he's like new to me. Favorite character ever. It's a hard one. It's a really hard one. It's like a character that I love every time he's on screen. Really like Saul, Saul Goodman. He's great. He's really fun to watch. That's hard. I don't usually obsess over characters. Some people really hyperfixate on characters. Oop. What does it say? Someone say, by the way, did you change chat from top to all? Oh, fuck. Oh my god, is there gonna be a lot more? Guard your privacy. How do I remember where the brow goes? Like, his eyebrow? Where his brow is dependent on what emotion he's feeling. I don't think that mouth thing that I drew is usable because I don't know if he makes those kinds of expressions on there. Let's see, how do I show them? Smiling friends use rigs. No rigs at all. Client's name is Jerry. I really like this face though. Maybe I'll change it later if I... You're looking at the secret to my lip sync here. I've got a key. I've got a key that I reference, and then if his mouth is like closed higher, you see how he's like in this key, he's like, ah. If he's closed, I just reference the key to decide where to put the other features. Basically deciding where to put the lines. What was the gag you cut from the pilot? I'll get rid of these teeth lines, even though I really like them. The gag was, I don't know if you saw in the trailer, they get piped into the wall. through the suit, the puppet suit thing. And in an earlier version of the pilot, Watt gets stuck in the wall and like Q-Tip has to like grab him out. There's just like a really cringy interaction that happens in that version of the pilot, and I hated it, so I cut it out. And so now Watt just pops out on his own. This does not look right yet, but that's fine. Doesn't look right. Fuck. Okay, I know what I have to do. I know what I must do. Maybe that'll work. There's a lot of experimental shit happening in. Do you think my show will be as good as Smiling Friends? No. It's not supposed to be compared. I mean, it'll be good. It's gonna be different than Smiling Friends. It's definitely more like classic. It's like a gag thing, you know. It's like lots of gags. You know, I wrote this ages ago. Well, I think it'll be funny. What would I say? Content farms made videos off the characters in the pilot? I probably wouldn't like that, right? The yellow guy is named Watt. Yeah. Really clever pun name. Okay. Okay. His eyes are gonna pull out and then squeeze in. Holy shit! $10 Canadian. Thank you. Hams ATWV. How long does it take to go off a shot like this? I don't know, a few hours. I'm like especially rusty right now because I haven't animated in a while. This is the first. Okay, I'm just gonna erase the eyes. I can get this arc right. It's so laggy. Ugh, that doesn't look good. Ugh. What does it say? Can you make another? God damn it! Can you make another reference smiling friend for the fan like a cameo Charlie Pip? No. Commissioned art of me drawing Wonder Bread. It's not even possible. I don't even have commissions open. I have gotten a lot of job offers for my Smiling Friends video. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it's hard. I actually am working on a job right now, but that was before I like literally a few days after I posted this Smiling Friends video, I got a new gig, which is pretty cool. But I'm realizing that it's not that feasible to work a gig and do this at the same time, so I probably won't keep taking on gigs and just focus on this cartoon. Yeah, that looks great. Can you guys hear it? I'll plug it in for a second so you can hear it. Okay. You guys can...
What was that? What was that?
There you go. There's your sneak peek. Wow, thank you for more money. Thank you. I am Starbound music video guy. How do you do this so fast? Man, this is hard. My back's starting to really hurt. I wonder if I can stand. I've got a green screen behind me. Don't look in my room. Oh, Jesus Christ. How is he doing that? Woo! I'm not in the living room. I just have a couch in my room. Cool. That's gonna be a lot better. Any empty water bottles? I don't use water bottles. Sorry. You're poisoning yourself with microplastics. I have a big Mario glass. He force flipped the two. What's the characters' names? This is Phil. This is Watt. And then there's a blue robot called Q-Tip. And then the client's name is Jerry. Can I even see this? Yeah, I can. Kind of fucking with the struggle frames. And make this go down. You can see how fucking messy these roughs are getting. Ugh. Cut off my forehead so I look massive. Where's that sagging? There we go. Let me fix that. Cool. It's like literally right behind me. What are people saying? NSP shirt. Yes. Koala Man was made by Michael. Yeah, it was. Shortage Electric came to me in a dream. Someone asked how I came up with it. Came to me, God came down from heaven and he put the idea in my brain. You know what? Instead of using the thing, I'm just gonna outline the thing right here. I actually don't even know if this is accurate to the background I made. Probably plug in the background, but these are just roughs anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's the longest part of making the pilot. Animation. And clean up. It's hard to make. I'm trying to make the arcs of the mouth work like how I do, but I'm also trying to make his like stretching through the wall still be right. It's really It's a lot happening right now. How many hours? Definitely over like 800. The 7,000 day or 2,000 days thing is a little. I guess it's not like super misleading, but it's like I first wrote it like 7 years ago, so. Q-Tip's name is probably just without the dash. Just like that. How many people total did it take to make the teaser? I had someone do the music and then no one else. Well, Shuppy, like that, did the colors, but I did all the animation. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh, and his forehead should like spring out because it's been released from its prison. That looks kind of weird. Maybe, okay, hold on. All of it should be drugged back. Yeah. It still looks a little strange. This is so much like trial and error. Okay, and then these should be flat. Because they're going from like that to wow. You know what I'm saying? It looks weird. Why is it like that? Yeah. There we go. There we go. I forgot to do the overlap. That looks so fucking weird. Oh, did you donate again? Thank you. I missed that completely. Thank you. Oh, my hair is fucked. These headphones are starting to hurt my ears. Any ball knowledge you can chip at Chudley beginner animator. Something I learned recently that's really cool is this envelope tool. And you can like warp your drawings. So like if you had a pose that's like slightly different. So like if you had a character who was like standing like this, and you wanted them to like lean a little bit, instead of redrawing everything, you can just like tilt this over. And so now you've got like two different drawings and the strokes are a little different, but like, I don't know. I wish I had known that forever ago. Also, there's this tool. So like, let's say I wanted to have this guy, but I wanted him to like fit the contours of like a TV. Like let's say there's this TV and I wanted this to be like what was on the TV. You can use the envelope tool and just, oh, that's not the envelope. Sorry, the distort tool. and then just like pin them to the edges of whatever you're trying to do, and it's like, oh, it actually like stretches it to fit. It's pretty cool. You can also make it seem like, oh, it's closer to camera, or goddamn, it's like, oh, now it's like leaning. I'm such a moron. Now it's leaning closer to you, or like, oh, now you're like looking at it from below or something. It's pretty neat. I love that I can stand with this setup. It's so nice. And thank you again for donating. You're a legend. Wow, first impression of me. Cool. Have I seen Heart Trip Another? Yes, I love Heart Trip Another. That's like part of the reason why I made this cartoon in the first place, was because of Heart Trip Another. I was like, I love this. I want to make my own cartoon. That looks fucking great. And then have his brows like drag back. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm animating, everybody. Are you proud? Okay. And then he's going to squish. His eyes are gonna squish. This is kind of how it's so like all over the place. But see, like, I want his eyes to like drag away from the motion of the head, and then I want them to like squish in. So like kind of. Yeah, see that? See how his eyes like totally squish now? Make this one go taller. How are you supposed to use layers when animating? Layers are... Thank you again for the donation. You're insane. Sorry. How am I supposed to use layers? So like you can make as many layers as you want. So this is gonna be like a rough layer for the boss. These are just like really loose drawings. So whenever I want to like clean it up, I'm gonna lock this layer and turn it to outline mode, and then I'm going to go in and make blank keyframes at every frame that the boss has, and then I just go in and go over it and just do my final line art like cleaned up here. And then if you want to hide it, you can just get rid of it. So like these are the rough colors, and then when I'm done with them, I just hide it and they go away forever. But you know, you can separate anything you want into layers. That looks so good. I love how snappy that is. It's a little too snappy, actually. And this eyebrow should be flatter. I don't like how his eyebrows like flare up like that. Looks strange. I have seen Bridge Kids. Actually, I think. Oh god, this is a bad look. I think one of the Bridge Kids guys worked on Smiling Friends, but my brain isn't working right now. I don't remember if I approached him and he rejected me, or if I approached him and he said yes. I don't know. I didn't do a lot of one-on-one with the Smiling Friends animators, except for giving notes, because I didn't lead them. That was on Sabrina. She's the one who gave them all the shots and stuff like that. I just gave notes. And there was like 30 people, and I'm really bad with names, so. I mean, there are people I went to college with for like 3 years or for like a full semester or something, and I would see them the next semester and I wouldn't remember their names. I have a really bad memory. Oh, that looks so good. Maybe I should just raise these up a little bit. All right, come on, dance with me. Are you gonna make more streams like this? Yes, I will. I actually probably will stream. I'd like to stream multiple times a week, but I'd also like to have exclusive Patreon streams as well. Where I can show up, where I probably will talk about like more in-depth stuff about like the trailer and stuff like that, and like go through on my Patreon. I've got my brain's not working, it's too much stuff happening right now. Let me pause my music. On my Patreon I'm gonna have these things called Shiglu packs, and they are going to have like FLAs and stuff in them. So like the thing I'm working in right now is an FLA. So like they'll have like the animation file and stuff like that. And I'll probably on the streams, I'll probably go through those FLAs and like show you the secrets and stuff like, and my thought process and stuff like that. So also, bam, check that out. There's the tattoo for you who donated. Thank you so much. Dozer, thank you. It is real. Right there. It's not drawn on with a Sharpie. How did I like the last two Smiling Friends apps? I thought they were hilarious. when the guy, because I see the boards and I see the animation, but I don't see like the live action or like the specialty or 3D stuff like that. So I hadn't seen the montage where the 3D boss is like humping the camera, and I didn't see the dude in the robot suit, and that shit killed me. I thought that was so fucking funny. Just the fact that you can see him like reading the lines, it's so funny. Spoilers, sorry. It's the internet. You can't expect not to have spoilers on something immediately. It's already out. How many episodes are you planning to make? Right now, I'm just hoping to finish this one. But, obviously, if people like it, then I'll make more. Oh, that looks so fucking good. Oh, what am I eating? I'm eating, cookie. Sorry, is it obnoxious? Genuine, crazy wild question. Genuine question, are you queer in any way? Who isn't? Not really. But I'm not like, you know, I'm pro all the LGBTQ. I have a sister who's trans. She's awesome. Will there be more than one client? It sure will, but not in the first episode. Just one client. Okay. How do I make my expressions cooler? They're weird. When I was it's a good question. It's kind of all about your style. I don't know. Sometimes I would take photos of my own face and like sometimes I'd take photos of my own face, like making a normal face, and I'll make a. And so you can literally see, like, you take a photo at the normal face, one at the crazy face, and you can see the difference in your face, like, you know, the chin lower, the mouth stretched out, the eyebrows raised, stuff like that. So it's like, you know, real life reference, but you can cartoonify it in any way. I also really like overlapping features. So like, the most expressive features on anyone's face are their eyes and their mouth. And so I literally just like, they're overlapping. Everything's overlapping. So like, big eyes, big mouth. Yeah, my brain doesn't work. Big eyes, big mouth. And they're all like overlapping close to each other. So you can look at everything at the same time. It doesn't matter if you're looking at the character's eyes or mouth, you're seeing everything move. I think that's fun. Am I gonna keep the VODs up? Sure. I want the eyes to be like huge on this frame. Yeah. Is he like looking at him correctly? What time will you make them? What is the meaning of my recent profile picture? It's kind of always been my profile picture. It's just me. Just like how I drew myself like 5 years ago or something. What made me become an animator to begin with? Flipnote Studio. But like, even when I was a kid, I would draw things as if they were keyframes. So like, here, let me show you. I used to do something like this where I would draw like some crazy like obstacle, and then I would draw, this is actually pretty nostalgic, I would draw a skateboard guy going, this would just be on paper. I would draw a skateboard guy at like all points of this. And I just thought it was fun. And I was literally just like, I was just animating, but like on paper. So I was doing that as a kid, and then I would do the thing where you would like draw in the corner of a notebook, and then you'd flip the page and make them all like move. And then I had Flipnote Studio on the DS, and so I animated a lot with that. So I was always like trying to make things move. I just didn't realize that I was. What's your favorite Smiling Friends episode that you've directed on? Either Squim or the Alien episode or the Halloween episode. No, my show isn't really going to be Smiling Friends animated. No, this is my own thing. Wow, another $5 day. You're crazy. How do you make sunglasses work? Sunglasses only really... Can you clarify what you mean exactly? Because, like, I used a gradient with my sunglasses. But also, if I wanted people to see the sunglasses, I would just lower them, and then you'd like see the eyes underneath, like they're doing that, you know. Is Phil an octopus? No, he's a human. I think maybe a human with a little bit of alien DNA in him, but actually no, I think the lore that I decided on was that he took alien steroids and he like fucked his body up. He like lost his ears and he like became a weird monster guy. Any tips for people who want to make shows? Get a script and get audio made really, like, first thing. I wouldn't animate anything until you have both of those things. Do you listen to audio while animating to help you? Yeah, I do. But I guess in slightly artistic. That'd be cool. I've never talked to Harry Partridge before, but I love Harry Partridge. Yeah, that'd be fun. I would feel a little bit of pressure because it'd be stressful, but I think it'd be cool. This guy says, how do you keep motivation? I think it's kind of... I think something that's really important is consistency, and then also, like... You have to really be valuable with your time. Like, be careful about how you're spending your time, because, you know, a lot of people will spend fucking 6 hours or 8 hours on their phone, and that'll just be like, that's just normal for them. But if it's either like, you're either like consuming content or you're creating it. So you really need to be good at protecting your time if you're gonna make something. Where's I gonna go with this? And also, you just need to, like, even if it's like 30 minutes, because it's also like dopamine. Like, if you're just like rotting all day, you're not gonna feel any dopamine, and you're getting your easy dopamine that way. You're not gonna feel any dopamine when you sit down to work on your cartoon or work on some long project. So, God, my brain is so... I need, like, Adderall or something. Talk about managing dopamine. Yeah, I think that's something I see a lot, is that people just, like... I saw some comments, like, I would love to animate, but, you know, I don't have much... I spend all my time scrolling reels. I'm like, Jesus Christ. That's so sad. But just, like, that consistency is, like... Force yourself to do an hour of work every day. Like an hour of real work. So, do you find yourself to not consume a lot of compared to the amount of time you spend creating it? I think there's a typo in your question. Yeah, I mean, if you're asking, like, like, the amount of time I spend consuming stuff versus creating, like, I barely even play video games that much anymore. My favorite character animated? I really like doing Fillmore. What a question, Citro. I feel like people need to stop relying on inspiration. People in IMO, my boomer opinion, people just need to get off their freaking phones and get off video games and like sit down and actually like doodle and work. Because that's where all my ideas came from, was like doing things that were like fun to me that weren't like technology. Because technology just fries your fucking brain and you don't think when you use it. Like, I came up with this idea when I was like doodling in fucking class, and like yeah, you definitely shouldn't be like looking for inspiration to make yourself do stuff. You just need discipline. And there's a lot of people who are talking about like how do you inspire you, how do you stay motivated. It's like you really need to look into like managing your dopamine, because that's like a big thing. They don't want you to know is that things are hard. Like, you should get natural dopamine by sorry, someone just donated. Hamzo TV, thank you for donating so much. You're crazy. Draw pictures as your job. Do it. Yeah, I mean, you definitely, yeah, that's like the thing, is like going on your phone and like looking at other people's animations like kill. If you're constantly comparing yourself, this saying is like, comparison is the joy killer or something like that, and it's so true. It's like everyone's at different stages. Thank you for the $10, Laculette. Yeah, it's true. Just do the thing. Like literally the only reason, I got to freaking direct on anything is I just decided to do it. And, a lot of people would say they're gonna do it, they just don't do it. It's just like just sitting down and making yourself take time out, literally just making yourself do it. I should make a video about this, because I feel like I get a million people asking me all the time. Yeah, I would work on Smiling Friends again. Ryan Aquavia. But that's I don't know. It kind of depends on what happens after I make this pilot. Ah, fuck. I shouldn't have done that. I'm talking about animating, sorry. I shouldn't have done that frame in animation. I think he shouldn't move that much, actually. How did I get Gianni to voice act on my show? Good question. I got Gianni to voice act ages ago, and this was before he was like, I don't know his work that much, but like, I think he's blown up. Like, he's done a lot of really big things. And I knew him back when he was doing like the Duke Nukem. You know, I reached out to him when he was doing the like da 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 da, my balls hurt or something like that. And I was like, this guy's got a good deep voice. So like, I want to see if he can do it. And so that's how I got him. I have hired back voice actors. So many questions. Hey, thank you. Gavin Strain. Thank you for the $5. My favorite creation on Smiling Friends was probably... I really liked animating Phil more. But my favorite shot I animated was definitely the UFO one. I really liked doing the... Sorry, I got another donation, so I got distracted. Thank you. Thank you, Hams. I don't... How much is $5 in Canadian? How much is that? Because you've donated like five... Like... Damn, it's basically the same. Am I in college? No, I am not. I went to UGA. I graduated a while ago. What made me create Short Electric? I just wanted to. I thought it was fun. I like someone saying face reveal when I've revealed my face like 4 times on my channel already. Guy HH9, I already answered that question. I went to UGA. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm locking in on this for a second. I only have so much working memory. Face reveal. I already done a face reveal. Look at me right now. This is real. Phil's the boss. He got the company from his dad. Lord Popcorn asked, give some context or background about myself. I don't know. I like animating. I've been drawing and animating since I was a child, and I have a YouTube channel. There's my background. Man, he speaks so fast. Do I animate any shows? I animated on Smiling Friends. There's so much chat. I'm gonna. Oh, thank you, noob. Hey, honey. Who is this? I'm just wondering if it's my mom or something. Calling me honey. How much progress has been made on Shortage Electric? A lot. I don't know. The animatic's fully done. A lot of shots are animated. But it's not done yet. There's like 200 shots in this thing, so. What would you do? Oh, thank you, KTL. I'm sorry too. He speaks so fast. Let me save this. I wonder if there's... Thank you, guys. Bless your soul, big chick. Thank you. Oh my god, I can extend this down? What? That's fucking brilliant. Hell yeah. Hi, chat. Okay, I need to just have his head be still here, because this is not working. It's way too many mouth shapes for it to, like... for his eyes to move that much every frame. Don't forget to drink water, chat. Thank you for the $2 donation. You guys are so crazy. You're donating so much. This is really nice. The DJ on the replay. Each scene is a different file in the software. I think it'd be really cool to work for Glitch. It'd be interesting to hear from some of the people on those shows, like what it's like working for. I'm sure, like, you know, like people like Gooseworks and stuff, they get a lot of, you know, support and funding. But I've never really heard what it's like to be a showrunner on stuff like that. I mean, it seems pretty great. Like they just work on the episodes till they're basically done, and then they like release them, which is like not normal for the industry. So like that is pretty cool. You know, so you actually get to make them as good as you want, and you get, I assume they get tons of funding to make the episodes as good as possible. So that sounds pretty cool. Bye, Hamza. Thank you for so many donations. You're crazy. No, I don't think any Smiling Friends FLAs will ever be released. That is Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, Warner Brothers property, and they are very. They like to keep that stuff close to the chest. Do I like One Piece? Yes, I fucking love One Piece. I would probably make a Discord server, but it would only be for patrons. But also I wouldn't want to manage it, so someone else would have to moderate it. I probably wouldn't talk that much in it, because I don't really talk in Discord servers. Even with my friends, I don't usually talk in Discord servers. I prefer talking in real life to people whose faces I know and stuff like that. But I would make a server. I wanted to make a server so that I could look at like fan art and stuff. I think that'd be really cool. And if people really want a server, I could probably figure out someone to make one and run it. But I would not want to moderate that. Let the poor rot, I guess. I mean, I guess anyone could go join the server if they want. I don't know. I just want my patrons to feel appreciated and get their money's worth. So like, Lightning in a Bottle would be a good name. Can you add me a background? No. No, Adobe Animate didn't get canceled. That was just like a jump scare for a little bit. What's your favorite thing to animate? What comes naturally easier for you? I really like animating dialogue, obviously. I do a lot of lip sync stuff. I like running. Running is really fun. Talking, dialogue, running. It's kind of, those are the top ones, I'd say. Fun expressions, that's always great. Guy, when you say sorry for the spam, you don't have to say sorry for the spam. Just don't. It makes me feel like you're spamming the chat, and it makes me not want to answer your question. But yes, I have seen it. I like it. I think it's good. Do I have grooming tips for facial hair? I don't know. I barely know how to groom my own facial hair, so. How hard was it to get Zach to agree to voice the show? It was really easy. He was very willing to do it. I had made an Oni Plays cartoon, and he had liked my animation, so he was like, sure, I'll do a voice. He does voices all the time for indie stuff. It doesn't look as good. I might be about done. Oh my god, it's almost 11. Yeah, I might be about done streaming tonight. I'm kind of tired. Is this all brush tool? I use all brush tool, yes. Vector tool is good if you have a team and you need to fix any problems, because if they do it in a wrong line art, or if they need to increase the scale or something, it doesn't fuck up the line width. But it's just me, so I trust myself to do it correct. and so I also hate using the other one. Cool. Really more of the client. Never. All right, I'm ending stream. Thanks for everyone, and thanks for everyone for donating and going in the chat. You guys are cool.